Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Shuffle Podcast, episode 235. I'm Joe.
I'm Kira.
Kira, how the heck are you?
I'm okay.
Swollen in the throat.
Swollen in the throat.
That probably sounds weird out of context.
I'm having allergic reactions. That's the context.
She got bit by a bug.
I got bit by multiple bugs.
You don't know there was multiple. Could have been one bug multiple times.
Yeah. I got bit multiple times.
Yeah.
That's the tea of it. Yeah, and I'm allergic to bugs.
Not all bugs, I imagine.
I'd say about 90% of them, yeah.
Is this a fact you know, or are you just talking out your ass?
I know. Anytime I've gotten bit by a bug, I've had really bad reactions to them.
How many bugs have you been bit by?
A lot.
What kind of bugs?
All kinds. Mosquitoes, yellow flies. I'm sure I've been bit by a spider.
So it's two kinds of bugs.
By a bee.
You've been bit by a bee?
Stung by a bee.
Okay. So you're allergic to bees?
I am.
Like badly, like it'll kill you allergic, or?
I've been told that eventually it will kill me. Probably.
Eventually everything will kill you. Eventually life will kill you.
It's supposed to be like the opposite, I thought, but I was told that.
What do you mean it's the opposite?
I'm explaining it.
Okay.
So it's supposed to be like the opposite.
Typically, let me just stop you there for a second. Typically, when you start a sentence, you don't start with the end of the sentence.
Well,
you start with the beginning of the sentence.
I'm just prefacing that, like, I'm not stupid and I know that this is not typically how it works, but
Okay.
I was told that the more times I get stung by a bee,
The more allergic you
the
become.
more allergic I'm gonna get.
Surely that's not real. What do you mean it's the opposite? You think the more you get stung, the less allergic you become?
Yeah, because you become like more immune to it.
No.
See?
I think you just stay allergic, like the same amount.
Well,
I don't think it gets more or less.
Twice.
It's like, I mean, you can get rid of allergies. You are right. Like people with peanut allergies just decide not to be a bitch. And
it's not how that works.
yeah, that's exactly how it works. People have legitimately overcome peanut allergies by just not being a fucking pussy.
I saw a meme recently-ish, and it said, like, imagine being allergic to peanuts. Like, you could really just end it all with a PB&J.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Let me do that.
Crazy.
Yeah, end your life with a PB&J. I
Yeah.
think that's so funny. But yeah, I'm trying not to end my life right now.
Still eat peanut butter and jelly sandwiches?
Not really.
You know,
Sometimes I do.
I went through a phase when I was younger of and anybody who knows me, and you probably actually don't know this about me, knows that I fucking love peanut butter. Like, I am obsessed with peanut butter. It's so good. It's like my favorite like snack is peanut butter and saltine crackers with a glass of lemonade.
A glass of lemonade.
Glass of lemonade.
Glass of lemonade, please.
Yeah, I love peanut butter and saltine crackers. So,
weird.
But when I was younger, I went through a phase where I, for some reason, was not feeling the peanut butter. So I would just eat jelly sandwiches.
Oh.
Yeah, looking back at that time, it was a dark time in my life. It was weird. Because like everybody eats peanut butter sandwiches at one point in their life.
Yeah.
Usually in their childhood. Unless, of course, you're allergic to peanuts, in which case
you don't.
You don't.
And it's at the peanut-free table.
Fucking losers. Oh, those pieces of garbage. But then I think they recently, I don't know how recently this is. I don't know if it's even really a thing, but they like tried to implemented not bringing peanut butter to school at all.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm not going to change my diet because this kid's fucking going to die. Eat shit, Johnny. Sorry. You can't inhale the same air because there's peanut debris in it. Lick my cock and balls. I'm gonna eat it. Actually, no, I know this is a thing. When I was a camp counselor, when I was a camp counselor,
choose the peanut allergy.
Yeah, well, I didn't choose to not have a peanut allergy, so I'm gonna eat my peanut butter and jelly, and you're gonna shut the fuck up. When I was a camp counselor, there was one year that the kids could not bring in PB&Js. They just couldn't.
Yeah.
I was like, that's fucked.
I feel like that happened either like while I was in high school partially or like after high school.
Yeah, because you're young. That's right. I forgot that part.
Yeah.
Yeah, no. When I was a camp counselor, the kids weren't allowed to bring in PB&J, so that would have been around the same time.
Camp counselor.
Well, I've been down here for 6.5 years, so 6.5 to.
I haven't been out of high school for 6.5 years.
So I was a camp counselor right before I moved down here. The last job I had was camp counselor for 3 years.
So I was in high school still.
Yeah.
Cool. Love that.
So Yeah, it's just wild to me.
Mm.
Like, if the majority is not allergic to peanut butter or to peanuts, don't change what the majority is doing. We've taken inclusion too far. I draw the line at peanuts, right?
At peanuts. So like, I mean, I guess it's fair because like you can't just take out bugs of my life. You can't take bugs out of my life.
Exactly. Like, you have to just fucking deal with it. People who are allergic to bees, like, just have to fucking hope they don't get stung one day.
Just carry an EpiPen
Just
on
hope you don't end up with peanut in your shit.
you. Okay,
Yeah, like,
makes sense.
you gamble, and like, you are not like deathly allergic, right? Like, you're
No.
you're gonna be fine.
Yeah.
But like, people with allergies, severe allergies, gamble. Like my friend Nick from back home, he is severely allergic to peanut. We threaten his life every time we all hang out.
That's
We're always
so
like, I brought
awful.
peanut butter, Nick, you want some?
That's so mean.
Yeah, it's fucking hilarious. But like, he gambles every single day. All it takes is one time for him to eat something that was made next to a peanut or has peanut oil and nobody told him, and he'll fucking die if he doesn't have his EpiPen on him. You take a gamble, right? Just fucking, that's life. I sometimes wish I was allergic to anything. I wish I
No,
had an
it
allergy, so that way
sucks.
one day I could just be like, maybe.
It sucks.
Eh.
Even just being slightly allergic to it.
Yeah, see, like, I
Like,
don't.
I wish I was
don't.
about to like die or something. That'd be
That's what I mean. Like,
you can't be slightly allergic to
I
things.
don't.
This
I'm not
sucks.
upset that I'm not slightly allergic to things. Like, I'm very grateful I don't have like seasonal allergies.
Mm.
Pollen doesn't fucking bother me in the slightest.
Ugh.
It's the greatest thing in the world.
I wish.
But I wish I was deathly allergic to like one
Something.
thing.
So if you really wanted to just end it all, you could just
Yeah.
take it.
Yep. I'm happy that thing isn't peanut butter. Oh my God, I would just kill myself if I was allergic to peanuts.
I just eat a PB&J.
If I developed a peanut allergy at like some point in my life,
Mhm.
I am
You're just
eating
gonna-
as much peanut butter as I can and just letting it happen.
Yeah.
Go out doing what I love. Shoving peanut butter down my throat. Sorry, I totally took this off the rails. What were you talking about?
That was about it. But my throat was closed up because I was having allergic reactions. That was it.
People are allergic to the sun. You don't remove the sun from the sky. My friend Katie's allergic to the sun. Redheads, you know. Can't fucking do anything with them.
My God.
Literally though, she breaks out in hives anytime she visits Florida, which is a lot. Fucking cover that bitch up in a sweater.
Really?
Yeah.
That's awful.
She usually wears long sleeves, or puts on a buttload of sunscreen.
Huh.
Yeah, she just breaks out in hives. It's real bad.
I think I'd just lay in the sun and die if I was allergic to the sun.
Yeah. Like, how the fuck? Like, we need the sun to literally live.
Mm-hmm.
And she
Photosynthesis.
and many other, okay, we don't. And she and many other people in the world are allergic to the one thing that provides life. Like, the one main thing that provides life to this planet.
Life. The planet.
Yeah. It's fucking crazy.
Gotcha. Yeah. That is crazy.
Wild.
I'm
Couldn't
also
be me.
allergic to laundry detergent.
That's why you smell so bad?
Certain
Crazy.
laundry detergents.
Which one, Tide? Did you eat a
Anything
Tide
that
Pod one
has, like-
time and you were like,
You want- No, it's just like random laundry detergents. Like I ran out of laundry detergent one day, so I used like one of my roommates, and
you were allergic?
I broke
You
out
were
in the
itchy?
hives. I broke out in a full-on hives. I had to like go to urgent care and get allergy medicine for it. He said, "Here's some drugs. You will."
Steroids?
No,
Usually that's what.
it wasn't. It was like hydroxyzine. I don't know if I say that right.
Can't be. No, actually, that sounds like a drug.
Hydroxyzine. Yeah. It helps with anxiety. Sorry. Helps with anxiety and it helps with allergies. So I pop those every once in a while and I'm like vibing.
Okay.
Not actually.
Kira has a drug addiction.
No. I've only used it for allergic reactions.
Sure.
Anyways, how the heck are you?
I'm good. I told you earlier that I have a podcast.
You have a podcast for your topic.
I have a podcast
I
topic.
did
That's what I was
actually
gonna say.
say that
I have a
earlier.
podcast topic. I have a topic for the podcast
You have
because
topics for the-
just before you had walked in, I think it was mentioned to you. We were talking about feet.
Yes,
Yeah.
it was.
And so those of you that don't
What?
know, Kira has a massive foot fetish.
No,
Like
I do
obsessed.
not.
If I were to whip my dog out right now, she'd be
What?
fucking she wouldn't be able to contain
How
herself.
about this?
She's actually got her dogs out right now. She just keeps fiddling with them. Don't fucking show your. Now we're gonna have to charge for this episode.
$5, please.
Yeah. So Kira has a massive foot fetish.
No, I don't.
So we were talking earlier today about. I had walked in. I won't say where we were. I had walked into the place where we were, and I'd said something. I think I corrected somebody's grammar, as I do.
Yeah.
And it was Jacqueline, and Jacqueline said, "Suck my left toe," and I had said, "Just your like you only have one," and she goes, "No, I'm going to give you the option of which of my 5 toes on my left foot to suck," and so that kind of sparked this question of if you had to suck a toe. Kira doesn't have a foot fetish.
Thank you.
If you had to or wanted to suck on a toe,
Otto.
which one would you pick? It doesn't have to be on a specific foot. You can pick either foot too, I suppose. At that
I
point,
feel
there
like
is
I
no
don't
consent.
care which foot.
Yeah, that's exactly like the feet are the same, right?
Yeah, I don't care which foot.
So which toe would you?
I feel like the big toe. It's just
See,
easier
that's
access.
just what I initially said. I feel like I'd want to go with the small one because it's the smallest amount of toe in my mouth.
Yeah, but then you have to like touch the other toes to get
Not
there.
even that. My then concern is like, when you like are walking,
Like I can
like your what do you call it? Your pinky toe?
Yeah.
I call it the baby toe. Your little toe.
Pinky toe.
Yeah, it's like it's kind of like nestled almost under the others.
Your child's toe.
Yeah. So it's like it kind of gets the worst treatment. Like you really like take care of the big toe. It's a little separated from all your others. It's the easiest accessible one.
Ugh.
And so I feel like it's the most cared for of all the toes. When you get down to that tiny one, it's just fucking there. It's just like along for the ride. So I feel like it's actually the most disgusting of the toes. So originally my answer was the little toe, simply for the fact that it was the least amount of toe in my mouth. Now I think my answer might also be
Big toe.
the big toe.
It's just easier access.
Yeah, it's the biggest toe, which is unfortunate.
Linear.
It's a lot going on in there.
I think you'll live though. It's
Well,
really not the end of the world.
none of the toes would be the end of the world.
As long as it's like clean feet.
Well, you would hope. But
Ugh.
yeah, I'm just saying if you had to, I feel like big toe is the best option.
Would you let somebody else suck your toes?
No, my toes just curled up when you said that. The second you said it, my toes curled up. Not in a million years. Oh, I don't even like people touching my feet. Like if anybody ever offered me a foot massage, I'd be like, no thanks. I'll pass. You like feet massages, don't you?
No.
Foot massages?
Foot massages? Feet massages. Foot
You like to have your
massages?
feet massaged?
No.
Okay. My feet are ticklish. You touch my feet, I'm gonna kick you in the nose. Fucking knock your teeth out.
Oh Lord.
Mm-mm. Yeah, I can barely get a massage. Period.
Period.
Yeah, I'm
very ticklish.
way too ticklish.
But I like massages. I think they're fun. Not fun, but like they
Yeah, you would, you freak. Ugh.
no matter how I'm gonna say this, it sounds wrong. I like massages.
Kira has a foot fetish and she likes
Likes
massages that end with happy endings. Anyways, no,
I'm not gonna deny that
I'm too
second one.
ticklish. Like if I'm getting like a back rub, that's even too much for me. Like if somebody's just like, like they just use like the tips of their fingers, rub your back.
Okay.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yes.
Yeah, I can't do that.
That is pretty ticklish. Like I'm pretty ticklish for
Yeah.
that too.
If you're just
It
like,
feels nice,
if you're like
though,
rubbing the shoulders,
but rubbing the shoulder.
yeah, that's fine with me. The second you get down to like the mid to lower back, like can you see where I'm pointing?
Yep.
Right there. Ooh.
Ooh.
My whole everything just tenses up.
Yeah.
And like I'd like to go get a legitimate massage. But I'd be
I think
I'd
that
be
you're not
squirming like a
right
fucking
about
fish out of
it.
water. Water.
I don't think that they're light about it though. when
Yeah, it
they're
doesn't
your
matter.
thing.
You could be rubbing my back or scratching my back. You could be massaging my back. It's too much. That part of my back is too sensitive, and I'm not going to tell them.
Are
I'm not going to tell them to be like, don't touch this area of my back.
you can.
I can, but then they'd mess it up anyways.
How do you know that?
They'd get in there with their elbow, and I'd still be like,
Sounds like you're just a little bitch.
I am.
Basically.
I am. I'm so ticklish.
Well,
Don't fucking. I legitimately rip your hand off.
I don't wanna.
I don't wanna.
I don't wanna.
Have you seen that baby on TikTok?
Who wants to go to the Four Seasons Orlando?
Who wants to go to Four Seasons Orlando? Me. First of all, it's a girl. Had no clue. Just found out right before we recorded that is a female. Her name is Kate.
She said me.
Yeah, it is a female baby, and
I've gotten
she
so many TikToks of that.
and I've liked every single one.
Yeah.
I would remember today to talk about this on the podcast. It is terrifying and the most amazing video I've ever seen because every different version of it. Why, yes, mother, I would in fact like to go
to the Four Seasons
to the Four Seasons.
Orlando.
Indubitably, I would like to go. I
love to
think it's
go.
the fucking best, but also how. What is that everybody's saying? It's like fully aware baby or something like that.
Yeah.
Whatever they're saying about
Fully
it.
conscious or
Fully
something.
conscious. That's what they're saying.
Yeah.
It's like terrifying.
Me.
It's me. And it's like, what the fuck? Did you just break character for a second there? But then I
Breaking
saw
character.
yeah, I saw a guy he stitched the video. And he was saying that he's so happy that this is becoming a thing because he has interacted with a fully conscious baby before. He one time was at a party and one of the guests had brought their child. And his mother was sitting in the room with him and he was like, his mother was like, oh, like he'll hold the baby, yada, yada, yada. So he's just like, okay, I was voluntold to do this. So he's holding this baby and they're like asking questions and the mother of the baby goes, oh yeah, he knows how to say mom, dad, and
Indubitably.
yeah, no, and like love or something like that. Like the three basics, right? You know, the
Yeah.
three basic baby terms. Yeah. The basic baby terms, mom, dad, love. And so then his mother was like, oh, well, like, do you want to like go get a drink? He'll watch the baby. And this kid's like, fucking, I guess. Like, I've never signed up for babysitting in my life, but I guess I'll watch this fucking baby.
Yeah.
And so they go out to get drinks. And the baby turns to this guy and says, food. And the guy's like, oh, like, am I here for your fourth word? Like, I feel like that's not a moment of your life that I should be a part of. This is like something for mom and dad.
Yeah.
And then the baby goes, I know more words. This guy's like, well, now I'm here for your 5th through 8th words. And I don't like that at all. And that's all the baby said before mom walks back in. And it just goes back to fucking foo goo goo gaga and baby. And so he didn't say anything in the moment because he didn't want to be like cause a scene, right? But he told his parents when they left the party. And they were like, oh, that's not true. You're just saying that because you want attention, yada, yada, yada. And so this guy's just been like living with nobody believing that he's met a fully conscious baby before and had a full interaction when the baby then just broke character and went back into character. And now the world's going crazy over 4 seasons, baby. And me.
I cannot get over that.
And I was like, this dude had a fucking interaction that is probably haunting him.
Yeah, I think I would never speak to
If
a
I was
baby
told
again.
this baby knows mom, dad, and love, and this baby goes, I know more words, I'd be like, kill the fucking thing. It fell. Sorry, I don't know. You got to take that thing out because for the betterment of humankind, that thing needs to go.
My God.
Yeah, that child that he interacted with, and this one, who everybody thought was a boy. Sorry to the parents. They probably
Girl.
It's a girl. Doesn't look like a girl. You want us to know it's a girl? Put one of those little
Well, it probably had like
headband
it
with
looks
the
like they were,
bows.
like, in a hotel room, and they had just like
They were in their house
or
because she was asking who wants to go to the Four Seasons Orlando.
me.
It's terrifying. Why, yes, mother, I would in fact love to go to the Four Seasons. I shall plan the trip. Somebody was like, "This baby is responsible for all of their passports." I'm like, "Abso-fucking-lutely it is." Motherfucker's got an IQ of I don't even know how IQs work, but a high one. I was gonna say like 107, but I don't know if that's good or bad. I feel like it's good.
Use work either.
Neither do I.
Love that for us.
I don't know what the lowest is. I don't know what the scale goes up to. Baby's real smart. Baby makes me uncomfortable.
Baby,
Baby's got to go.
good IQ.
Yeah,
Man.
not here for it. But it is pretty funny. All the different things that people have been. Somebody like animated that baby's face, like with its.
Oh, that one. Oh my god, that was creepy.
That one was
like-
hilarious.
I would love to go to. I was like, hello.
It's always in like the British accent too. It's too funny.
Me.
Me.
Staying in Orlando.
Yeah.
Did you see that JoJo Siwa came to Disney World and got drunk for her 21st birthday?
First of all, didn't know JoJo Siwa was 21. Sorry. I'm just gonna keep it there. Didn't know JoJo Siwa was only 21. Second of all, couldn't give less of a fuck about JoJo Siwa.
Oh, I don't.
I
like
actually,
JoJo
I
Siwa.
think I gave enough of a fuck to know that I hate her.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
As most people do.
Yeah, she's just wildly annoying.
She is correct. I saw this video. It's like, who the fuck let JoJo Siwa go drink around Disney World? Like, keep to your bows and your annoyingness.
Who the fuck
back
let JoJo
then.
Siwa out of her house?
Correct. Her JoJo Siwa house.
Yeah.
Have you seen the video of her talking? It's an interview of her, and they were like, JoJo, can you explain when you were a bad girl?
Yeah.
You seen that?
I've seen the
And she's
video.
like, I was high in this video,
Yeah.
and nobody knows. I said, okay.
Fucking go in a cave somewhere, please.
Did you also see that she was like trying to get people to sing
Her song,
Karma
and
at
nobody knew it?
Disney, and nobody knew it.
Yeah.
Nobody was like,
Except for the person filming.
yeah.
The person
correct.
filming knew the lyrics.
Friends that was filming should be
Probably.
so for real.
But JoJo was paying her no attention.
No,
Too drunk.
too drunk.
I legitimately could not believe
Her fit was
horrendous.
She was wearing like a
Safety vest.
bright safety vest. She had like boots on too.
Boots.
Boots.
Who would wear a safety vest and boots?
It was like
the audacity.
She just got off of her,
Fuck
like
all construction workers ever.
construction working
Yeah.
shift. Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, but yeah,
And
It
somebody
was
else,
pretty iconic.
somebody else, like I think it's in that same video. She's like walking past a group of people, and somebody else was like, "It's my birthday too."
And she just ignored them.
Yeah.
Happy birthday to whoever it was.
Yeah.
Whoever's birthday it
Fucking-
was. Happy birthday to everybody.
There should be
except
like
for
a
JoJo
rule
Siwa.
if you are if you're a famous person and visiting public,
Mhm.
there should be a rule that you cannot be hammered.
But that's not fair. I like to be hammered in public.
You're not famous.
Yeah. But I don't know. If they want to embarrass themselves, fucking let them.
I guess, yeah. Maybe this will finally like keep her canceled.
Well, she hasn't posted anything since that.
Good.
Which, yeah, is good.
She shouldn't have posted anything before it.
She shouldn't have, no. I could hate on JoJo Siwa all day long.
Oh my god, me too. I could spend the next 45 minutes talking about how much.
She wrapped her
Cannot.
car with her face.
Yeah,
Like, she
not
got
the
a-
first person to do that.
Well, so it's been wrapped with her face and
Yeah.
everything, but she changed it for
To her
Karma.
face.
Yeah, for her music video. And it says like Karma's a bitch on the back, and she like did wordplay on it, and it says like, say hello to my new car, my car. I said, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, I don't know that there's anybody more annoying on social media today. Like, she's more than just on social media. No, I guess she's mostly just on social media. Because she became famous from,
Dance moms.
yeah, fuck that show too.
I kind of was a dance mom girl
course you
growing
were.
up,
but
now I'm not.
okay, don't have to convince me.
Now I'm not.
But so like that's how she got her start, and that's the problem right there. But like now she just is
Period.
like now she's just a big like social media person. She just turned to like social media. She doesn't
Yeah.
like do other things. Correct.
Well, now apparently she dances and sings.
Well, she's always danced, evidently.
Yeah.
I assume not well.
I don't know, man.
but
I'm not a dancer, so I wouldn't be able to tell
people need to stay in their lane, I think.
you.
Um,
Oh man.
if you are a dancer, be a dancer. Stop. Everybody needs to stop just writing music. They're just like, I can sing.
She didn't write music. She didn't write the song though.
Who did?
You don't know the lore behind this and everything? Oh my gosh. Hold on. So JoJo like came out with this song.
Yeah.
She didn't write it though. Somebody else wrote it, but she said that she wrote it. And then somebody else came out with the song and said that they wrote that, but they just never released it. And so then they like blew, I don't know who it is, to be honest, but they like
Some
blew up.
nobody.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know. They blew up and
You're like,
said
Selena
it-
Gomez. I'm like, who the that's not a fucking nobody.
no. It was somebody, but it was like Britney something.
Spears?
No, not Britney Spears. I didn't know Britney Spears. No, it was somebody else. I don't know. But they released a song as well, or like maybe a week after she
Right.
released the song. And everybody like started hating on her. And she was like, in one of her interviews, she was like, I never said that I wrote the song. And people are like, I literally watched the video of you saying that you wrote the song. Like,
Yeah.
are you fucking kidding? You can't.
Okay, so she doesn't write music. She just sings.
She just copied the music.
Again, people need to
Stop.
stay in their lane. If you are a dancer, be a dancer. Don't be a fucking singer.
But what if they're talented in both areas?
I suppose that's fine. But everybody knows she's not talented.
Yeah, that's fair.
Somebody needs to tell these people, hey, you
You're
can't do
not
it.
talented.
It's like everybody's got to write a book too. Like, just you're not. I don't need a memoir from you, JoJo Siwa. I know inevitably we will get one in the future. I don't need one.
Watch, she's gonna say tomorrow, she's gonna be like, I'm gonna write a book about my life.
She's 21. How much life has she lived?
Apparently, the bad things that she does is getting high. With her JoJo Siwa spoon and
And
her
then
JoJo Siwa ice
What
cream.
was that like that one thing about a podcast? Like which
Dream guest on my podcast.
fucking
Let's spice it up a little. One of my exes.
how many exes has she had? Isn't she gay now? Not now. Isn't she gay?
Yeah, she is. Now.
No. It's like it was like a new development over the past couple of years. When she stopped wearing all the bows,
Yeah.
she was like, also, I like titties. And I was like, well, yeah.
Well, yeah.
How can you not, right? Am I wrong?
Okay.
Am I wrong?
I'm indifferent.
You're not indifferent.
Sure, titties. Woo.
I don't know about that. There was another thing. Oh no, I guess those were my two things.
Was it?
Toe sucking and what was my other thing? The baby.
The baby.
Me.
Me. I had
Didn't you
another
say you
thing.
had another thing?
I did.
You've forgotten it by now, haven't
I
you?
did.
We went off the rails for a hot minute there, and I am deeply sorry. What?
I remember.
Okay.
Red Lobster filed for bankruptcy.
Oh right, yes, the
I
Lobster
texted
update.
you that yesterday, was it?
Yesterday, yes.
And I was like, oh my God, Red Lobster filed for bankruptcy.
Yeah.
I voted.
Their post legitimately, I was like, I'm getting emotional.
Yeah.
Also, but also,
But
if you're having
also-
your wedding at Red Lobster, reevaluate yourself.
Correct. I
saying.
said that we should have recorded this podcast at Red Lobster, and Joe vetoed that,
I did.
which I think
They probably would have. We probably could have gotten sponsored by Red Lobster if we did that. That would have been the thing to make us famous.
Yep, but you don't listen to Kira.
Well, also, you told me about this yesterday, and today is today. So I didn't have enough time. I had less than 24 hours to,
To
and I
make a
worked
decision.
today. To today.
no,
So there was not enough time to plan. You think Red Lobster just invites people to do podcasts in the restaurant? No.
I think we just
We
go
need a-
sit in
we
a
need a-
booth and we
We need an area with one, good Wi-Fi, two, a place to set up my whole fucking setup.
Or
I
we
just need one monitor, really.
We don't have to get into that, but we can make it work.
Yeah, I suppose we could have done it on your laptop.
Correct. My
with
laptop is
the
pretty good.
webcam and the microphone.
Exactly.
That's all we need.
Yeah.
But we need good lighting.
A ring light.
Yeah, I can't take this down.
I have one. But
Liar, heathen.
there's some on like Amazon.
Some on like Amazon.
Yeah.
There's just some on Amazon.
Some on
There's
like
a ton
Amazon.
on Amazon.
On like Amazon or other things.
Where else should people shop?
I don't know.
I spend so
I
much
shop
money
on
on Amazon, like religiously.
Yeah,
I bought, you can look over at my bar, those rubber mats. I bought those off Amazon the other day. Overnighted them. They were here by
Overnighted.
7 a.m. the next day.
You know what? I overnighted. No, I didn't. I same day did a bunch of stuff.
Oh, when I can same day
Same day.
something.
I same dayed the bug bracelets that I had,
Makes me
which
tingle.
obviously didn't freaking work.
Yeah.
And then I needed a new ID holder, so I same dayed that. And then I also same dayed my privacy screen. You can't see.
It's the best. I fucking love buying shit and getting it same day. Because, and like most people could say, just go to a grocery store or go to the store, you get shit same day.
No.
I want to stay in the comfort of my home,
in my bed.
in my chair at my desk, and go boop 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 or and go ship.
Ship.
And it's
same
always
day.
like spend $25 and then
Yeah.
you qualify. I'm like, okay,
Yeah.
challenge me.
Yeah.
$25. I had a $25 gift card.
I think I spent like $25.98.
I
And
bought-
I was like,
Those mats, it was a 2-pack for like $12. Steel.
did you just get that? I feel like this is new.
Nope, they're brand new.
Sick.
I got those 2 mats. I got plant food, and I got some plant seeds, tomato seeds, which I didn't need more tomato seeds. I have so
Plant
many.
guy.
Big plant guy.
Blueberries are flowering.
No raspberries, you fucking moron. Blackberries. Blackberries.
I was like, that's not right.
Like, I'm not growing raspberries. But yeah, so I was like $25, easy. I got 20, I think it was 26, and after tax it was 31. So I was like, okay, I'll spend $6 in cash or not cash, my card, and then put the other on a gift card. I basically was free.
Well done. I
That's
love
girl math.
Amazon.
That's Amazon math.
That is some girl math right
Yeah.
there. I love me some girl math. Let me
I was
tell you.
I was talking today about how I got cash while I was home for the wedding. My dad gave me some.
That's girl math. It doesn't.
My
it's
dad gave me.
not
Some,
real.
I hadn't even said it yet. You already knew what I was gonna say.
It's not real.
You're like, you got cash. That's girl math.
Yeah, that's girl math. You, it's
I
not real.
legitimately said, I was like, that's free grocery money
That's
right there.
free money.
That is free money.
Free money.
It was never in my account. It'll never be in my account.
So
That's
it's
free
free
money.
money.
Mhm. I had to convince Dave of this on a podcast one time.
No, I'm
one time.
so with you on
Dave
this.
didn't know what it was. This was actually forever ago.
I think it's
Back
really
when
funny to go by girl math though.
Yeah. This was when Sarah was on the podcast. She was the co-host of the podcast. Her and I were talking one episode about how spending cash is the greatest thing in the world because it doesn't. It's like
It doesn't exist.
it's free money. It doesn't really. It's not really there.
See,
You're just giving somebody paper.
but whenever I got $500 stolen from my wallet, that was whenever it was real money.
Oh, that's
I was
when
like,
it's real money.
I was like, yo, that's
that
not
was
cool.
that was real money. Now, if you steal like $1,
Oh yeah, steal $1, whatever.
Whatever.
But the $500 cash I had
yeah,
in my
anything
wallet,
over $5, I'm like, I'm devastated.
fuck,
Yeah,
man.
like that was
I
cash.
hate that for me.
But yeah, Dave was like, "What the fuck are you guys talking about?" Because Dave's a big money stickler.
Mhm.
And so I was like, "Dave, you don't understand. Like, this is like if you go to the ATM and get cash out, that money's already spent. Like you already spent that $60 that you took out of the ATM because it's out of your account. So now,
Yeah.
however you spend the $60 doesn't
doesn't
fucking
matter.
matter. It's free money.
Correct.
So, or if you find $20 on the ground, you're not $20 richer. You just have $20 to spend
Correct.
on something that you weren't going to spend it on
Yeah.
before.
Girl math.
Girl math.
I love girl math.
In that regard, it is the best. It is not always the best.
It makes me broke, but whatever.
That's where it gets you.
It is what it is.
You have to do girl math in
You'll die eventually, and then it doesn't even fucking matter.
what's the thing? In moderation. You have to do girl math in moderation.
I don't.
I know you don't, because you're a girl. Girls can't get out of girl math sometime.
Yeah.
'Cause
Sometimes.
I can borrow a little bit of girl math for when I need it.
Sprinkle it on.
Sprinkle a little bit of girl math on. And then I just use actual math.
Yeah, no.
Like recently I've been doing a lot of girl math because I've had a lot of cash on me.
Your eyeballs okay?
I had like a crusty in my eye.
Ew.
Speaking of which, speaking of fucking twitching, Kira earlier had her eye was fucking twitching when I saw her earlier today.
I was so not
and I
well.
couldn't even look at her. It was
I was
awful.
not well.
You
I think my
looked.
face was swollen.
Yeah.
Like my throat.
I legitimately could not look at you. I like it took me a minute.
You
to,
looked at me, and I don't think you've ever been like, Kira, go home.
Yeah.
I think you're normally like, stick it out, and you look
Yeah.
at me and you're like, Kira, you need to go home.
Yeah, I was looking at you. We were talking about whatever the fuck we were talking about, and it took me a minute to notice that your face looked a little different, and that's when I noticed your eye. Your eye was like both your eyes were watering. Your left eye was twitching, and your face was swollen. very minimally.
Yeah,
It
wasn't,
wasn't like you were
puffed,
puffed
but, like,
up,
I think my
but
face is still a
it
little
looks
bit
a little,
swollen.
it looks a little chunky. Yeah.
Yeah.
But once I noticed all that, especially the eyes watering, I couldn't look at you anymore. It was, oh God, just talking about it's making my eyes water.
I love allergies.
Ugh.
My throat is like
I'm
swelling
allergic
up
to
while I'm
people with
talking,
allergies. That's
too.
what it is. I react to people having allergies.
Allergically.
Yeah, my eyes start watering. That's the only allergic reaction I have.
Yeah, my throat's been like slowly
My throat.
swelling. My throat has been slowly swelling as I've been like sitting here talking to you.
Yeah,
I'm just gonna
I hope so. What an episode that would be, right? You dropping dead?
1,000 views right there.
That only 1,000. That's all you're gonna give us? I guess it would be a lot.
Well,
We got 46 on the last episode, and I'm like, oh.
crazy.
Well, I think that's
Blah, blah.
basically gonna do it for this. So let's get some trivia.
Yeah.
I thought there was one other thing that we had talked about, but I've lost it entirely. Which means it wasn't that important.
No.
I guess we didn't really get into the whole Red Lobster thing.
But that was just it. It was just the
They're
update.
not closing.
They're not closing. They're just
I'm
Filing for
actually so
bankruptcy.
happy that they explained what bankruptcy is,
yeah.
because shout out Red Lobster, because I had no fucking idea how it works.
I don't know either.
I feel like sometimes Red Lobster means that you close. What?
Are you okay? Is your brain working?
I feel like sometimes bankruptcy means that you are done, your business is over. And sometimes bankruptcy means what it actually means, which is you're remodeling your business, or not remodeling, but like restructuring. Which is what Red Lobster is doing. They are closing some of their less profitable locations and kind of reorganizing shit, but they're sticking around. So, and I guess bankruptcy allows them to do that. Can I file for bankruptcy?
Can I file for bankruptcy?
I think it fucks your credit score. That's what it
have a
does.
good credit score.
Yeah, so you want to have a not good one anymore? File for bankruptcy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it like plummets it. And you spend the rest of your life trying to dig yourself back out. But if you're a business, it's a little bit less cumbersome because you make a lot of money as a business, ideally. Unless you're filing for bankruptcy, in which case you probably stopped making a lot of money. All I know is that
I know.
Red Lobster is here to stay, just potentially in a different and a lot less of them. So
I think we
not
should
to worry.
report at Red Lobster. next
We'll
time.
work on it. We'll contact our nearest Red Lobster, and
Are we?
it's yeah. I don't know that the microphone can access them up well. But we're back. So, anyways,
the man, myth, the legend.
Mr. Darwin and Sputnik.
Yes, Sputnik.
They're both 2 years old today. Where
love
is the
Sputnik,
share screen? I
but-
could not see that button for the life of me.
He bites the shit out of me.
You probably deserve it. Kira, pick a number.
Why do I always have to pick the number? 8.
8. 3, 6, 7, 8. What peace activist? Nope.
I don't even know what one of those words are.
Peace activist?
No, that AMCEE word. AMC?
I don't know.
See, exactly.
3, 6, 7, 8. Inclusive of macrons. Huh?
That's a number. That's just a number guess.
Oh, well. 3, 6, 7, 8. What instrument do Australian Aborigines, did you know how that was pronounced?
Yeah, I did.
Good job. Traditionally make from termite hollowed eucalyptus trees. What instrument do Australian Aborigines traditionally make from termite hollowed
I got it.
eucalyptus trees? I don't know how to spell it.
Do you know it?
I'm pretty sure I know it. I know that's not how it's spelled. But I'm locked in. Termite hollowed eucalyptus trees. How big is a eucalyptus tree?
Pretty big, I feel like. No, not big.
You don't know anything about eucalyptus?
I know that koalas eat it.
That doesn't give me any indication of the size of a eucalyptus tree. Regardless, what's your answer?
I'm gonna say like flute / wind something.
You can give one answer, no slashes.
Oh, wait. Is it not one of those like giant like
Yeah,
flute
what's it called?
thingies? I don't know.
Flute thingy.
I don't know what it's called. You like blow air into it. It's a wind musical instrument.
Mhm.
You like blow air into it.
So what's your final answer?
I don't know what it's called. That thing.
That thing. Well,
That
my
thing.
answer is a didgeridoo, which is which I don't think it. I don't actually know that it is the didgeridoo, and I spelled it right. Let's go. Flute thing, you fucking moron.
It is a flute thing.
It's not even close to a
It's not a
flute.
small flute thing. It's a very large.
Do you know how
flute thing.
flutes work? Flutes, you blow in like if you were to blow into the top of a bottle, you blow across it. That's how a flute works, and you hold it like this.
Yeah.
Right?
Is that what they say?
Yeah. A didgeridoo is long, and it sounds like.
Yeah.
And you just blow into the end of it.
Yeah. Which is a type of wind instrument.
Just because it's a type of wind instrument does not mean it's like a flute.
Yeah, a flute is a wind instrument.
What kind of wind instrument?
A wind instrument. I could not think of the name to save my life.
Of didgeridoo, or what kind of wind instrument?
Oh,
Didgeridoo. My friend, when I was in high school, we were on a class trip.
I've played one
Um,
before.
She bought a didgeridoo on this trip, and it took so long. I don't know that she actually figured it out, but we all tried it on that trip, and it was very hard.
You tried a didgeridoo?
We tried to play didgeridoo.
Yo.
Anyways, Kira, where can people find you?
Kira.Loveday on Instagram. And Disney with Kira on Instagram. And I'm so excited for my eat of the week, by the way.
Yeah.
Kira, what's your eat of the week?
Kira, what's your eat of the week?
So, so have you ever had a hot dog from Five Guys?
I hate hot dogs. Have
Okay.
you ever had a hot dog?
From Five Guys. From Five Guys. Not you blurring out the camera whenever you banged on the table.
Have you ever had a
A
hot
hot
dog?
dog.
Have you ever heard of this thing called a hot dog?
But
It's about 6 to 12 inches long.
hey, yo,
Called a hot dog.
so
I've had a hot dog before.
a hot dog from Five Guys because they cook
You
them
had Five
different.
Guys hot dogs?
I did indeed. But they cook them differently. They split the hot dog, and then
Like down the middle?
yeah, and then it's like kind of like flat,
Folds open.
flat-ish.
They butterfly a ween?
Yeah, they butterfly them wings, and then they put like seasoning and stuff in it, which is really good.
Imagine seasoning the hot dog. That's crazy.
I'm sorry, is there an issue?
No,
Yeah.
I'm just listening to your eat of the week.
And so then you put pickles on it.
You do or they do?
I asked them to.
Okay. I asked them, and
I asked
they begrudgingly said yes.
And this is so gross, and I will never eat this around
Pickles
other
on a
people.
hot dog? Not relish?
Pickles and onions, which are both things that you need to make relish. But it's just-
Onions are a very common topping on hot dogs.
are they really?
In Buffalo, I think they are.
Not here. I feel like
Yeah.
I could be wrong, but
Was it like diced onions or like?
it's like diced raw onions
Yeah, I'd say that's common in
and pickles, just like whole
where I
pickles.
where I
Not-
dog
not
hotly.
hotly.
Yeah,
Where I hot my dogs.
where I hot my dog. Yeah, there's no need to keep saying it other ways.
Yeah, but pickles, onions on a hot dog with ketchup and mustard, so good.
I
don't-
hate hot dogs.
Well, you're stupid.
Fair. There's this place in Buffalo that's like the most popular, one of the most popular like places to get hot dogs
I love me some
and other
Kool-Aid.
food, but it's called Ted's Hot Dogs. And everybody like swears by their hot dogs, swears by their burgers. That people love Ted's Hot Dogs up in Buffalo.
I'm sure I'd like Ted's hot dogs. too.
I don't. My dad gets their chili
Why do you
dogs
not like hot dogs?
because they're gross.
We don't need to get into
I
it,
eat
'cause
hot
I'm sure
dogs.
that they are gross, and I think that they are gross mentally.
Yeah,
But
I'm not saying they're gross like the way they're made. I'm saying the taste is not good.
Oh, the taste is very good.
I disagree. It's not the way they're made. I don't give a fuck. Like
Okay.
shove some random pig meat into a fucking
Stop,
skillet.
stop, stop.
I'm fine with it. But I mean, sausage is the same thing. Sausage is just a bunch of ground up leftovers shoved into a skin.
Stop, stop, stop.
So But I eat hot dogs once a year, and that is on
The 4th of July.
no, it's around Memorial Day. It's a very sad reason. It's for my friend's birthday, who's no longer with us.
Said that really quiet.
Yeah, exactly. But yeah, that's the one time of year I eat hot dogs, and I will have one, and then burgers, because burgers are better. If you're gonna be grilling chicken, burgers.
And hot dogs.
Fuck hot dogs.
I love some glizzies.
Glizzy gobbler queen over here.
Did you know that? Did you? No. There's a picture.
Please enlighten us.
There's a picture of Alexis and I sharing a hot dog. And
I
like,
took the picture.
Okay, I thought that you took the picture. I thought that was either.
That was like the first time we
all hung out.
yeah,
like
that was at the Halloween party.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's one of the most iconic pictures of us ever.
Yeah, 0.5 of you eating a ween
Yeah,
with your
we're-
best friend, with
yeah.
your lover.
With my lover,
Yeah.
eating some glizzies with my lover.
Two ends of a hot dog.
Yeah, but that was my eat of the week. So good.
Five Guys hot dog.
Five Guys hot
French
dog.
fries?
I don't like their French fries.
What?
They're too thick.
Never been a problem for me before.
Okay.
The
Anyway.
thicker the better, I always say. Um,
Where can the people find you,
what
Joe?
do you mean they're too thick? They're the same thickness as
I don't like them. I don't know why.
You're not a big fan of like wavy fries, are you?
Like waffle fries?
Nope. Waffle fries are straight gas.
I love waffle fries.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm talking like wavy fries.
Like the ends of the waffle fries?
No.
I don't know what a wavy fry is.
like a fry stick. Like it's a stick, but it's like
I don't know what that is.
you've never had a wavy fry before.
Oh, like the thicker cut, like
Wavy fries. God damn it. Am I speaking another language? Yeah. The thicker cut, wavy fucking fries. What the fuck are we talking about? You mean the ends? No, I'm not talking about like a wavy chip resembled waffle fry. I'm talking about fries that are square, long, thick, wavy. They have
I hate those.
through them.
I hate those.
Yeah, because you like a crispy fry,
Yeah.
which is why you like waffle, not the ends,
Mm-hmm.
and McDonald's,
Mm-hmm.
Disney World fries. Those are real thin. Love those.
Yeah, I don't think that they're seasoned well though.
No, but they're still good.
Yeah.
That's fair. I can get behind that, but Five Guys fries are good.
Only with the Cajun
Because they're,
seasoning.
I was just gonna say they're seasoned well. I don't like the Cajun seasoning personally. I know that it is something that many people do like. I know that I'm in the minority there.
Yeah.
Can't believe you didn't know immediately what I was talking about.
Wavy fry. I don't know. Crinkle cut fries.
Thank you. Oh my god.
I was like, they're not called
You didn't know what I was
wavy
talking about because I'm a fucking idiot.
fries. You're yelling at me and you're like, wavy fries, kid. I'm like,
But you know, they are wavy.
no, whenever I think of wavy fries, I think of like the wavy like end of
You're thinking of wavy
like the
chips.
wavy chips.
So you're thinking of a waffle fry
fries,
because they're
like the
cut the
end of
same
it.
way.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. But the crinkle cut,
Crinkle cut fries.
crinkle cut fries.
Yeah.
So good. Also, my grandma wanted me to mention that I ate a Reese's as well, and that's my eat of the week as well. I don't know
What the
why.
fuck does that have to do with anything?
It doesn't. She just said I ate a Reese's.
Were you
peanut
like-
butter cup while I
You
was
like
on the
trying
phone
to
with her.
figure out what your eat of the week's gonna be, and she said
Yeah.
your eat of Weese's.
Yeah, she kind of. She was on the phone with me before I came here, and she goes, "You should tell everybody that your eat of the week is a Reese's cup." And I
Did you
said,
only have one?
Yeah, it was frozen. Frozen Reese's cups are so good.
Big one or small one?
Like an average size one. It was pretty big.
I think it was probably massive then.
Oh my God. But
No, I'm like the ones that like the individually wrapped like foil ones that are like that big, or like the ones that come in a double pack.
not the foil wrapped ones, but like
But it's one that you
they're
typically
individually
buy
wrapped and then like you like pull it out.
in the
and it's-
orange wrapper
Yeah,
on the cardboard tray.
Yep. but they were frozen and it was really good.
Yeah, they're really good frozen. They had that snap when you bite them.
I put the
You
whole
chip
thing
a
in my
fucking
mouth.
tooth. Oh.
And I went crunch.
Yeah, no, you didn't bring me one.
Sorry,
It's a question.
they weren't mine.
Alexis's.
No.
Oh, one of you. Oh,
You said,
damn.
well,
Good for you. Anyways, you can follow me on my photography Instagram, Sharky_photography, my regular Instagram at Secret Agent Sharky, my YouTube channel, youtube.com/@JoeSharky7. What did you get to drink at Five Guys?
I didn't. I just brought it home and I
What?
ate it at home.
I can't go to fast food without getting a full fucking meal. You bought one
But-
hot dog and brought it home?
But Five Guys is like,
How much was it?
it's like sold. What is it called when things are sold individually? A la carte.
Yes.
It's
They're sold with nothing else?
Yeah, you can't get a meal at Five Guys. If it was like a meal,
Yeah, you can.
no.
Yeah.
Are you kidding?
Nope.
I hate it here.
Their meals are expensive because
I hate
all
it
their
here.
shit's expensive. If you get a burger, fries, and a drink, you've gotten a meal.
But you have to pay for them like all separately.
I think you can get the burger and the drink as like a meal. Either way, the price goes up. And the fries you have to pay for separately.
The fries are massive. So no, I didn't get a drink ultimately. But if I
Yes.
do, I
Yeah.
get a cherry vanilla Dr. Pepper because they have like the big
Oh, 'cause
Coke machine things.
what are those called? What are those called?
I don't know.
Can't think of it. I wanted to say the Coke Zero machine, but that's not at all what it was called.
No.
Google that while I'm talking about my eat of the week. My eat of the week, I think right after the podcast.
La, la, la.
I didn't make it after the podcast, but we ate it after the podcast last week. I
Oh,
made gumbo for the first time ever in my crock pot, which I'd been wanting to use for a while since I bought it on Amazon. It was on sale. So I made gumbo. Now, I don't know if you guys know this about me, but I am not from the South. I'm about as northern as they come. And I've never made gumbo before. And so I was very nervous and it was very difficult. Coke Freestyle machine. Yeah. Thank you. I was very nervous and it wasn't thick enough at all. So I haven't figured out if anybody from Louisiana is watching. I have not figured out how to make roux properly. Still working on it. It's really hard to do. But it was relatively thick. And then when you pour it over rice, the rice absorbs all the liquid anyways. It was fucking delicious. Kira
was
had
pretty
some.
good.
Thank you. That should have been your eat of the week, in my opinion. But
Sorry, those glizzies, man.
yeah, I know.
Always will be my eat of the week.
Yeah, that's just like my chicken Alfredo, which I had for lunch twice this week after the fact. Like I had the reheated stuff. It got worse and worse every time.
That's really unfortunate.
Yeah, reheating pasta is a struggle sometimes.
I love pasta.
Yeah, I don't. I just love chicken Alfredo. It's the only pasta I eat. But yes, my gumbo was straight gas chicken and sausage gumbo for anybody wondering. Really good. Gonna make more of it because I'm almost out.
Can you make me some?
I have some in the fridge. In the fridge. You can have some. I just gotta make more rice. Anyways, that's for the podcast. You can follow us on Twitter at CSG Pod. That is CSGPOD. Follow us on TikTok at the Shuffle Podcast and on Instagram at the Shuffle_podcast to watch our clips from the podcast.
Can you send me more? of
Yes,
those?
and
Thank you.
subscribe on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, all at the Shuffle Podcast. Thank you guys so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. We will talk at you guys next week.
See ya.
Bye.